Hi everybody and welcome back to Necromancy 101. Today I thought we'd talk about suicides and the raising thereof. Suicides are a little complicated, but not particularly more complicated than any other raise. With a suicide, you're going to have to practice doing a quick, fast raise. Like, remember all the prep and stuff I did for the hospital raise that I did a few weeks ago? Well, a suicide's like that. And so it's really good to have like an emergency hit ready and to get really good at practicing just raising things completely up all at once. So you're going to want to have a lot of animals on hand for this. If you have like a chicken coop in the back, that's really great. So that's something you need to get good at if you want to do suicide raises, because suicide raises have to be fast. You have to get it done, because the body's going to be not good for as long. I mean, you know how the body breaks down. It's like that. And if someone's calling you to raise a suicide, then they want you to raise them up like they were when they were alive. Quick reminder, just because they're desperate and they're willing to pay you anything you ask for doesn't mean you should ask for whatever you want. I mean, charge your standard rates, be reasonable, and if you need to come back and do more reparative works later, then that's fine. But don't be crazy, because while now's may seem like the ideal time to overcharge, and it kind of is, it's also the time to remember your ethics and keep your standards as a necromancer and a mage there. Because, you're not just representing you when you do this. You're representing, yourself as a person, them, and the guild, and you want to leave a good impression. Something else. Oh, right. Something else you should remember is that when zombies, or when suicide zombies come back, you know how, like, when you do a regular raise, they might be a little out of it, and that's how they go? Suicide zombies are angry. Really aggressively angry. Like, you remember the event back in London in it's like 2002 when remember it was like a military experiment. I mean, the English, they tried to cover it up, and everybody knows what happened. I mean, so it's like that, but just one instead of like an entire battalion. So not as bad, but just that kind of aggression in one person. So, all right. Anyways, just remember to keep your containment fields good, fresh, and everything. Okay. So yeah, that's suicides. I apologize I didn't post this sooner, because this whole past few days have been terrible. I mean, I think I've been under a curse, because all of the symptoms, like terrible chest pains, aching, and everything, it's just amplified. Now it's gone to smells too. Smells are weird. Garden dirt smells amazing, and I want to eat it, but I can't eat it because I'm not a plant. Like pickles, I want to eat pickles. I want to eat lots of pickles, but I can't eat pickles because they smell terrible, but I want them. It's just a horrible dichotomy, because pickles are delicious and wonderful and like God's gift to people, but I can't eat them because she's something. So I wound up actually just going to the garden and finding a piece of limestone and washing it off and then sucking on that for a while. So yeah, and the parasites have gotten bigger. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end with the parasites. They're just huge. So I'm gonna see a guild magician about this in a couple weeks. So hopefully we'll hear about that back then. Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, suicides and stuff like that. So like and subscribe. Yeah, see you guys next week.